Hi guys, and welcome to the Real Madrid versus Juventus Champions League match, and we are about to start actually right now. The kickoff is going to begin any second now, and it has begun. Juventus will be kicking us off here at the Bernabeu, and we are 5 seconds into this match. I do believe that Real Madrid are going to win this one. Yes, fastest intro ever, exactly, Owen. It's because I was running late because I just got back from my training, got the Real Madrid kit on, and then we begin. So yeah, W's in the chat. Welcome Owen, welcome Indu. Indu's obviously not here because they're studying, but you know, good luck on the study there, that is. Yeah, let's get straight into it. So this is going to be with Juventus. The lineup is going to be as follows. So for Real Madrid, Courtois is the goalkeeper, Carreras is the left back, Militao and Asensio are the two centre backs. We have Valverde playing right back and captaining the team. Tchouaméni is the CDM. We have Bellingham and Arda as the two midfielders, Vini as the left wing, Mbappe as the striker, and Brahim Diaz as the right wing. And hi CDF, you'll watch a bit, but it's like no problems. It's all good, and shout out for being a Titanium T-Rex member. This is now Juventus's lineup. So Di Gregorio is going to be the goalkeeper. Rugani, Gatti, and Kelly are the three centre backs. Kalulu, Thuram Ulian, Weston McKennie, and Cambasio are the midfielders. We have Cooper Miners and Yildiz as the two AMs, and Vlahovic as the striker. So that is an absolute W lineup there for both teams. On the bench, you know, they do have the likes of Juventus, Locatelli, they have Adjic, they have Chico Conceição, they also have Openda all on the bench. And for Real, we have, of course, Rodrigo, Gonzalo Garcia, Franco Mastantuono, Ondrick. We also have Camavinga and the likes of those. So this is now going to be over to Carreras. First attack for Real, it's now going to be with Mbappe. Mbappe back to Carreras. And now straight away, just passing between the two. And it's now going to be held up by Jude Bellingham before it goes over to Vini. I do believe that Vini might score today. My prediction is Mbappe 1 goal, Vini 1 goal. And we also see maybe Bellingham score for the first time in quite a fair bit. In terms of other scorers, I do believe that Juventus will get 1 goal through the likes of Yildiz. I don't know if Conceição will score in this game. I do believe the final score will be 3-1 for Real, but we'll have to wait and see. And Minecraft tomorrow, yes, there will be some Minecraft tomorrow, you know, after quite a fair bit of a break. This is now going to be over to Vini, trying to pressure off of Rugani, who just gets rid of the ball. It's going to be a throw-in now for Juventus, I do believe. Unsuccessful pressure there. Xabi Alonso, the coach for Real, and Igor Tudor for the coach for Juventus. I do think that Tudor's not the best coach, honestly. And I do think that Juventus are kind of let down with the coach like Tudor, but we'll have to wait and see how, you know, the season does progress for him. And Dino does not miss Real Madrid matches. Yeah, exactly. I never miss Real matches. That's why, you know, always onto the top of it. Regardless of what's going on, I'm always here. And yeah, this is now going to be over with Kelly straight away to Cambiaso. This is actually a rematch of the Club World Cup when we actually did see the likes of Juventus versus Real. There is a free kick now for Real Madrid. There was a foul by Vlahovic on Eder Militao. That is going to be a free kick. Already 3 minutes in, and yeah, we're already seeing some sorts of attack here from Juventus, but it wasn't the best sort of play there. Vlahovic does absolutely body Militao, and yeah, it's going to be a free kick taken by Valverde. Here we go, Valverde is taking. And you'll be on that chat, yeah, W's, CDF on the Minecraft chat, and W's on for running the movies then. Courtois, now with it. Now over to Militao. Unfortunately, I couldn't make the pre-stream for this one earlier as well, guys. That's why, you know, might be a bit less people on this one, is because the pre-stream was only around for, I think, 2 hours. And also, you know, just got back from my match and stuff like that. This match will be interesting. Yeah, 100% this match will be interesting. I do think Real Madrid can get it done. I'm pretty confident in our team. You know, we need a win on the back of the El Clasico. I think if we get a win here, we're going to be solid going into the El Clasico. On Sunday. Hopefully we do get one as well. And I do want it to be a win where we actually feel confident in getting it. Not 1-0. I want a 3-1, a 2-0, something like that, you know, that we can actually say we earned the win, go into the El Clasico, go in strong, and we can get a win over Barcelona, because that is going to be more important than this game, of course. And it's now going to be with a little bit of pressure from Ardagula. He is overlapping with Mbappe. Mbappe is sort of dropping back a little bit more and rotating with Ardagula. I actually kind of liked watching that gameplay. I think that's a really good little style of play that Real Madrid need to keep that link up between Ardagula and Kylian. It sort of reminds me a little bit of Ozil and Ronaldo. I think that's a similar, sort of duo there. Also, you could argue maybe Gareth Bale and Ronaldo. And hi, Alexa. Yes, 5.9k subs. We're almost at 6k. Absolute W's. We should reach it by the end of the week, hopefully by Saturday. That would be an absolute dub if we did. So yeah, make sure to smash like, smash subscribe if you want to see that happen. And yeah, I appreciate everyone who does it. I can't believe we got this far already. I didn't expect ever to get this far in, only 5 months of streaming and stuff like that. The channel's been around for a while, but I only really started being serious 5 months ago. This is now going to be with Militao. Over to Mbappe, now to Tchouaméni, and now straight back to Carreras, who is inverted. I do appreciate how I think that Carreras very is much of on the ball always. He's always present in the back line. You can always see that. He's always, finding the pockets of space, doing 1-2 passes, getting some movement out of the ball and out the other players, and allows for a lot of rotation. And I think that's very good. Valverde just messing up the pass there. This is a very open play for Juventus. It's a 1v2, and let's see if Juventus can score from it. Good defense from Real, and that is a nice diving tackle there from, I think, Tchouaméni to prevent the goal. Cross in there, and now it's a free kick for Real Madrid. We need to just calm down a bit on the ball. Might have actually been Asensio who did that tackle. Let's have a look. So Militao goes in. He's megged again. This is the same type of goal that we actually conceded from, who was it? We conceded this goal pretty recently where we got megged, and then, yeah, the ball just goes straight in near the back post. Luckily, we did defend that nicely. I think that we actually conceded that in the Atletico derby, where we conceded a goal like that to Atleti, and it's something we can't be doing. And what happened to Sherry Bro must be studying. Yeah, probably. There's a lot of exams going on at the moment, so I understand if you can't go to the Real game. Tchouaméni passing it into Ardagula. It's going to be a little bit of a mistouch there. Some pressure from Kelly. And Kelly has now won the ball, trying to bring it forward. Cambiasso now winning a free kick for Juventus. And have I ever tried wrestling? Okay, I did not get to see that message, Alexa, at all. Okay, I was going to read it. Brahim is the one to commit the foul. I'm surprised Brahim's starting here. I would have thought Rodrigo would have been an optimum starter. I want to see Ondrej get a little bit of starting games in. I know he's probably going to go on loan to Atalanta. Probably. It's like a 90% chance now. And also maybe to a Prem club. But I do want to see him get some games here, because I think Ondrej's been a little bit disrespected here. I think that he's got a lot of quality. He's just not got to prove himself yet. On the field. Mastantuono, again, they for some reason play him all the time. I don't think he's the right choice. I think Ondrej should have been the one to be played. If anything, out of the youngsters, I think he's got a lot of quality in him. He did score quite a fair bit when he came on 2 seasons ago. A season ago, should I say. But yeah, no, but sad Xabi Alonso's not playing him like Don Carlo did. And you have stress of your exams, just calm down. If you got exams, guys, and you want to talk to me outside the streams, just DM me on Discord. I'll give you some advice or whatnot, stuff like that. Valverde going to give a cross in. That's a very weak cross from Valverde. It's going to be headed outside the box. Tchouaméni on the volley. It's going to be deflected away. And hi, PTK. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. And I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing good. Valverde now back to Raul Asensio. Now to Eder Militao. Love from Nepal. W's Nepal. Absolute W country. Brahim to Valverde. And yeah, I remember you're from Nepal now remembering that, since you remind me there. Asensio to Carreras. Now Ardagula. And you start writing on 10th of November. Okay, I see. Yeah, I used to take exams in November. Don't anymore, of course. But, they're always a big deal, the November exams. But just keep a calm mind. Know that, everyone's in the same boat, or basically everyone that's, not my age or above. And, I wish you the best of luck. Really, just as long as you study a lot, you should do fine. And happy Tia, it's a festival in Nepal. Yeah, happy Tia, everyone that lives in Nepal. I hope you guys have a great festival. I'm not too sure what it's about. You can educate me, PTK, in the comments. But, yeah, hope it's a great festival. This is now going to be with, I think, Cambiasso, who's just dropped a little bit deep, playing that, left wing back role. Now with Cooper Miners over to Yildiz, trying to find a through ball, and that is a good shot from... Was that Vlahovic who took the shot there, or was it Weston McKennie? He actually took a long ranger, absolutely smashed it towards Courtois. I don't know why Courtois actually saved that when that was not going in at all. That was a terrible save. Yeah, he's made it a corner for some reason for Juventus. Not good. Not good at all. Courtois should have left it. Tiara is a 5-day Hindu festival of lights celebrated in Nepal and parts of India. W's. I hope you have a great festival of Tiara then, I guess. And festival of lights, that sounds really epic. Like, it sounds fun. Maybe, one day when I travel to Nepal or India or any other of those, country areas that celebrates the festival, I will gladly take part. I'll gladly come at the time and I'll take part, So I have to remember it's near October's end. This is now going to be Yildiz, just passing it in there to Thuram Ulian, losing the ball there to Thuram Ulian. It's now going to be Valverde, just clearing the ball away to Brahim Diaz. He's going to hold it up and instantly lose it to Weston McKennie, who just gives us the ball for free. Please don't do that again, McKennie, because we will punish you for that. Actually, do it again. I don't care. You welcomed you to Nepal. Thank you, PTK. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll inform you ever if I come to Nepal. It'll be a live stream, of course. And yeah, we'll do the festival and stuff like that. What a pass by Vlahovic to McKennie there. Just read nicely by Militao, and he makes it a corner. Wow, that was a good pass by Vlahovic. Does a chop pass, through ball. I don't think anyone really predicted that. Good through ball by Cambiasso as well. I think it was offside. Yeah, that was offside by McKennie. I don't know if they're going to give this an offside. I do believe it's because, yeah, they gave it an offside. Okay, so the corner wasn't given in the end anyway. A good trap by Asensio and Eder Militao. It's now going to be over to Valverde. Valverde back to Asensio. Got to go, coming back soon before you leave. Scoreline prediction 2-1 Madrid. Okay, I did actually say 3-1, so, similar score. Thinking there, Alexa. Here's a good chance for Bellingham. It's going to be called by Di Gregorio. It's a long ball by Carreras, trying to find the run of Jude. But yeah, unsuccessful there. Di Gregorio reads it nicely. Kelly now with it. Cambiasso now gets the ball. And Cambiasso threw ball over to Cooper Miners. Now back over onto the right side there with Gatti. Straight to Kalulu. Now over to, I think that is Yildiz, who's dropped pretty deep. Finding a pass to Thuram Ulian. Holds it up. McKennie now with it. McKennie straight to Cooper Miners. Now to Vlahovic. Vlahovic might take a shot. He's going to dot it and just win a corner for Juventus again. And just come to Nepal. Everything on you. I mean, you don't have to get everything. I'll afford the stuff myself, but I can't. When I go there, I'll let you know. When I go there, I'll let you know. I'll DM you or whatever. But yeah, it'll be a W, because I want to do lots of traveling streams in the future. That's why make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, or share the streams. Then we can do stuff in the future like traveling around, actually exploring places and stuff like that. Yeah. Kalulu gets the ball on the outside the box. Kalulu straight over to Cambiasso. And Cambiasso going to hold it up. He's going to find a through ball to McKennie. Over to, I think that's Gatti, who takes a shot. Courtois catches. Man, Courtois already player of the match for me. How many shots has he saved? Some of them a bit unnecessary, but most of them have been good saves. Just diving is perfect. Nice little slab protection there. And then he just grabs the ball to himself. Easy distribution as well. Out. Carreras now to Asensio. Straight over to... Is that Mbappe playing right wing? Yeah, Mbappe's now playing right wing here. Close to the camera side. Valverde now back to Tchouaméni. It looks like Brahim's playing striker, interestingly. So they are trying Mbappe right wing. I don't know if that's going to work, to be honest, because Mbappe, in my opinion, is better left winger. I would have really tried Vinny in right wing. I would have seen if that worked. Interesting, they've gone Mbappe here. So Mbappe now getting a one touch from Valverde. Mbappe straight into the midfield there with his former Monaco teammate, Tchouaméni. Don't know why I just said that there, just trying to prove my ball knowledge. Now over to Vinny. Carreras. Now holding it straight back to Militao. Over to Valverde. One touch there with Jude. Mbappe is going to hold it up. Maybe do a dud to Jude. I don't know. He's going to just pass it straight back there after a couple of step overs to Asensio. That's Eder Militao now with the ball. Come on, Militao. Just do something, man. Arda Güler. Now back to Tchouaméni. Straight to Brahim. Now with Jude. Mbappe's now central again. Jude's playing in that right wing role. Straight back now to, I think that is Asensio, Valverde, Jude. Now it's going to be with Brahim. Through ball going to Valverde. The nice overlap. Valverde keeps it in. Controls it straight through. That is going to be a corner. I don't know if this is a corner or a goal kick. I think this is given as a goal. Is this given as a corner or a goal kick? I don't know what they've actually given here. Do you remember Club World Cup score when these two teams last met? I can let you know. I think, yeah, Real Madrid did win in the Club World Cup. They won 1-0. Yeah, and it was Gonzalo Garcia who scored in the 54th minute to get the win. So, you know, not the most confident win there, but, you know, definitely we did get a win at least. Here we go. Arda Güler's going to send the ball in. Here's a corner. Sends it deep. There's a header, and it's on target. Di Gregorio catches it. That was a good header there by Tchouaméni. Again, he's always finding the headers in, man. Like, that guy is phenomenal at the header placement, you know, getting the right precision in. And it's already 1 for you. Yeah, good night, PTK. I hope you have a nice rest of your evening and have a good sleep, you know. And, yeah, I'll see you in a future stream. You know, unfortunately that this stream's so late for the Real Madrid game. But, yeah, W's in the chat. Testing my memory. Yeah, I've got bad memory for scorelines, you know. I can remember some Club World Cup scorelines, but I can't remember all of them. Because, you know, that we watched all 54 games. So, you know, that's an achievement in itself. And, okay, this is now going to be over to Valverde. Brahim to Arda Güler. Now over to Tchouaméni. Carreras. Back to Tchouaméni. Now over to Arda Güler. Have a restful night. To you, it's already 10. Yes, it is 10. But, you know, always dedicated for the Real Madrid match, you know, always going to watch it. Regardless of if it's on stream or not, I always watch these on stream just because I like having the reaction on here. Because I'm going to cover all of them, as I said. Judging by recent games and form, it'll be 2-1 to Madrid or 1-1, you think? Yeah, I do think it's going to be 3-1. I just had my hopes up for that. Brahim's going to head it now over to Vlahovic and just lose the ball completely there. I don't know what Brahim was doing, to be honest. Hala Madrid, exactly, Hala Madrid. Where's my Vinny? We got Vinny here. Vinny's going to sit with me. Okay, it's now Tchouaméni. Passing it through there. There's a good pass by Tchouaméni to Vinny. Don't know what Vinny just did with it. He absolutely loses it. And where's my brother? He's not here at the moment. He was coming back from training with me, but he's got to do some other stuff currently as well. So, yeah, he can't watch the match with me, unfortunately. He'll be here for the El Clasico, though, luckily. This is going to be Vinny now with the ball. Hopefully, anyway. I do think he'll be here for the El Clasico. Vinny sends it in deep. It's going to be touched away by one of Juventus' centre-backs. I think it's Rugani. And Owen. I do a stream every... Okay, I didn't even get to read that again. Why you guys delete your messages so quick? It's all good. Bring him? I can't. He's doing something. I can't disturb. I think he's going to sleep or something because he's got some important training tomorrow. So, you know, it's pretty late. It's like 11 p.m. Okay, Valverde, Arda Güler. Through ball there to Brahim. Maybe cuts it in. That was not a good cut in from Brahim. And there's going to be a corner regardless. Okay, so we still do get a corner here. They're just showing the shot by Gatti from before. Yeah, that was a good shot. Good save by Courtois. He does keep it off the line. I like how Courtois, when he saves, he chops it. It doesn't deflect away, and he just has a nice little catch. You love him. Yeah, I'll make sure to tell him that you asked for him, PTK, okay? He'll be on the upcoming football streams because I think those ones are a little bit more important and stuff. Okay, let's see if we can get a corner on target here for Real. Arda Güler sends it in deep. Header. It's going to go straight out. I do believe that is another corner for Real. I think Tchouaméni got a deflection in there. Again, Tchouaméni the target man. Eder Militao is also a target man, but I do believe Tchouaméni a little bit more of a target for these corners. Okay, let's see. Arda Güler is going to take. See what Güler does. Okay, he might just play it straight back to maybe... I don't think... Mbappe's asking for the ball. I don't think he's a target at all. Mbappe doesn't really score corners, does he? Okay, Arda Güler sends it in deep. That is going again to Tchouaméni over the bar. Was that Militao or Tchouaméni? One of those two hit it. It was Tchouaméni again, man. He's always on top of the ball. He's always hitting it in towards the opponents, and he's always getting it on target, basically. Like, very rarely do I see him miss the ball off target, you know? So, definitely, I just think that Tchouaméni is such a phenomenal centre-back in terms of space for headers, in terms of finding the ball when it comes from the corner, because he's hit it every single time now, which is insane. A lot of pressure on Di Gregorio, some high press from Brahim and Mbappe. The ball's going to be won back after a forced kick away, and it's Jude now playing it to Arda Güler. Arda Güler's going to hold it up, tries to find a pass there to Brahim, back to Jude. And I'll read your suggestion in 1 second here, Owen. Carreras now trying to maybe take a shot himself. He passes it to Arda Güler, a little bit of a chip over, and that's going to be cleared away. Okay, every Saturday night, you react to vids with your viewers, suggested by your viewers for an hour or two. Okay, I don't know how many times I've said this on the streams, Owen. I cannot react to videos. I can't. I will get copyright striked. I don't know. I've said it literally basically every stream. But yeah. So that's why, hence, I don't react to, you know, videos. I swear I've said this like every stream. But yeah. Okay. This is going to be now Arda Güler. Carreras. Why do I always fumble that guy's name when I'm saying it? Jude. Now it's going to be over to Vinny. One touch, Jude. Now Carreras again. I'm just going to call him Alvaro. It's much easier to say. Alvaro to Asensio. Now to Brahim. Now Valverde. Valverde back to Arda Güler. Now to Tchouaméni. Asensio. Arda Güler, Valverde, who's playing right wing now. I think Asensio is playing more of a right back role. I don't think we have to defend as much against this team. You know, they're much more easier to play against than someone like Atleti or Getafe, where they play the most toxic football known to mankind. So, yeah, we can be a little bit more fluent in the ball. We can play the ball up the field, and we can find space and possession, which is great compared to, you know, what Bordalas was playing against us the other day, and then stupid Simeone with his absolutely disgusting football that he plays. Brahim trying to find a pass over to Arda Güler. And Arda's going to play over to Jude. Jude now over to Carreras. And he just loses that. I don't even know who he was passing to there. Carreras, it was kind of weird. He's won the ball back now, Alvaro, anyway. He just plays it now straight to Arda Güler. There might be a chance to play through the ball to Jude Bellingham. There's a chance for him to shoot. He plays it to Mbappe instead. Mbappe's going to take the shot, deflects away, and that's another corner for Real. I don't like corners. I don't. I think that every time we get a corner, we just never score them. We never. The last time we scored a corner was like, I don't even know, like 20 games ago. It's actually insane. Yeah, rip. I wish we'd scored corners more, but yeah, I don't know. Mbappe did do an okay shot there. Unfortunately, got deflected away. I wish we get a couple strung together on target, because at the moment we're not getting as lucky. Arda Güler's going to send this in deep, which he does. He always sends a nice corner in, finding the head of Tchouaméni. It's going to be deflected away, and Alvaro's going to clean up straight to Brahim. Brahim now over to Arda. Let's see what Arda does. He's going to maybe do a little bit of a dud cross, whips one in, back post, and does not find anyone there. Unfortunate. And score update for you. Eintracht Frankfurt is winning 1-0 to Liverpool. Eintracht Frankfurt 1, Liverpool 0. And they've just scored here. And also, Jeremy Frimpong comes off injured in that game. It looks like Christensen scored for Eintracht Frankfurt. And yeah, Liverpool is losing 1-0 now. Not surprised, to be honest. Other scores are Atalanta 0, Slavia Prague 0, Bayern 2, Club Brugge 0, Chelsea 1, Ajax 0, Monaco 0, Tottenham 0, Real Madrid, Juventus 0. You know, we already see this. Marseille 1, Sporting 0. And we also, that is all the games for round 3 of the Champions League. Yeah, so all of those games are covered. Is there any others that I don't have on here? I do believe that some did occur while I was at my training, so I can quickly let you know what those score lines were. And it was Bilbao 1-3 to Karabang. Karabang scored 1 goal, unfortunately not keeping their win streak alive. Galatasaray won 3-1 to Bodo Glimt. And they were the 2 games that did occur while I was not streaming. So yeah, that is good. I can't believe that Eintracht Frankfurt's actually winning to Liverpool. I'm going to keep that scoreline on in the back. I do think that Arne Slot's not the optimum coach for Liverpool, to be honest. And you're back from doing homework. W's, major rage. I mean, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, so Valverde. Now through ball there to Brahim. Brahim sends it in. That's going to be saved by Di Gregorio and straight out. And a meat on a stick hits hard. Okay, I don't know what I just read there. Oh, and that is the most random sentence of all time. Yeah, that was not the optimum shot there from Brahim. I don't know what he was doing. He should have cut that in, maybe to Jude or to someone else. I don't know. That was bad. And hi, Ron. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And that's the Madrid you remember. Welcome, Sherry. Hope you're doing good. CDF was saying that you were sleeping, so, you know, I don't know where I thought you were. But yeah, W's. Artigula is going to take the corner. Valverde is also lining up for it. We've got double corner take now. Let's see what happens here. Referee blows the whistle. Okay, here we go. So Valverde sends it. A little bit of a header. It's collected in the box by Tchouaméni, and that just misses. That is almost a goal. And W's, you got your new glasses, Ron, and you're playing the S&P, no problem, major rage. You know, I didn't even know you were here before because you said back from doing your homework. I didn't see your messages before. But yeah, W, sure. Unlucky there from Tchouaméni, man. Tries to hit it on target, just deflected away, and it's going to be a goal kick for Di Gregorio. Or, sorry, another corner, should I say. Now it's going to be over to Vinny, Artigula, and W's new glasses, Ron. I don't know if I said that already. I probably did. I just got dementia. Vinny Jr. Come on, Vinny. Send it in, please. Stop hogging the ball. He does a low-driven shot. That was not great. He should have sent that in a little bit better. Valverde. Valverde is going to try and play the ball out over to Brahim. And Liverpool losing. I know. I said it just then. I can't believe Christensen scored for Eintracht Frankfurt. That is insane. And also Frimpong came off injured before. But that is crazy. You know, Liverpool losing. Man, what a game that must be. And the fact that Liverpool as well, that will be their 5th game in a row that they've lost, right? 5th game? I can't believe it. Smash like if you think Liverpool need a new coach. Because I do. I think that Arne Slot was riding on the back of Klopp's team last season, to be honest. I'm being genuine for real. I think Arne Slot's tactics are not great at all. I think his tactics are below minimum. And what a player Arda is, I know exactly what a player he is. And this is going to be a little bit of a goal kick for Di Gregorio. Tudor was just absolutely walloping some shouting words at the players. I don't know what he was saying to them, but he was saying something. And it's now going to be over with Valverde. A little bit of a through ball, trying to find Jude. That was a good through ball. It's going to be a corner now for Real once again. Cleared away there by Rugani. Forced clearance, and it's going to be a corner. Cheese and Doritos hit different. Okay. I don't really eat unhealthy snacks, to be honest. I just eat nice, healthy stuff. The main thing I eat unhealthy is like pizza and burgers. The rest of the stuff I don't eat. I don't like eat candy or stuff like that, you know. The fact they lost to United means Madrid has a shot, but first deal with Juventus. Yeah, I know. Deal with Juventus. Hope that Eintracht Frankfurt wins against them, and then, you know, we should be good if they're going back to back to back bad form. Valverde's going to take a throw in here. Also, I wasn't late, surprisingly, to this match. I thought I was going to be late because of my training, but yeah, we good. Tudor's complaining something about Xabi Alonso there. I don't know what he's complaining about, but now it's going to be with Courtois. Liverpool needs to step up their game. No, Liverpool needs a new coach. That's what they need to do. They need to get rid of Arne Slot because he is not a good coach. And I don't know what your guys' opinions are. I think Arne Slot is a terrible coach or an average coach. I don't think he's great. Not even just because of the win streak. I even said this at the start of the season. I said at the start of last season, I said that he was just riding off the back of Klopp's success. He's not really developed a team himself. The players he's bought are just for the sake of buying them with money. He's like on a spending spree, just buying some players. They don't fit in the system. There's no system to his team at all. That Juventus manager is good. Tudor? You think Tudor's good? I didn't think he was good at all. I thought Juventus were very meh. I think they still are meh currently, you know. They're on 12 points in the Serie A. That's not that bad, but I think Tudor's just a average coach. I think Juventus could have done way better getting a coach, you know, especially since I do like Juve. I got Juve top. I think it's actually in my cupboard, so maybe I'll get it out halftime. Okay, this is going to be now with Vlahovic. Finding Taram Ulien. Taram Ulien trying to find a through ball to Vlahovic. He does. Vlahovic, a couple of step overs there. Gets absolutely pocketed by Ardagula and Militao. And that is going to be a free kick for Militao to take. Vlahovic's pulls on the back of his shirt there. Now it's going to be Alvaro straight to Tchouaméni. And POV mummy long legs be like no train codes. Mega mind up close. What did I just read, man? What the heck? Lock in. Lock in. What? Okay. Ardagula with a long ranger. It's going to be deflected away by Taram Ulien. And back the S&P won't let you join. Oh, that's weird. Major rage. Must be just internet issues. Tchouaméni. Now Mbappe. Going to be touched there by Bellingham. Mbappe's pressuring a little bit. It's going to be held up by Rugani. He might just clear this ball away off of Kylian, one of the Real Madrid players. I think that's what he will do. Or he finds actually a header ball towards Vlahovic, and that's going to be a free kick for Juventus. A foul on Vlahovic by Militao. Xabi Alonso is telling a little bit more pressure on the ball here in this game. Ajax has just scored against Chelsea to make it 2-1 as well. Eintracht Frankfurt still winning 1-0. Monaco, Tottenham still 0-0. Bayern 2. I just want to see who scored in Bayern game. Carl scored in the 5th minute. Who the heck is Carl? Okay, I've not seen Lennart Carl, 17 years old. Wow. And Harry Kane scored, of course. You know that guy scoring every game, basically. And there we go. It's now going to be with Cooper Miners just holding the ball up. Cambiasso is open. He receives it. I do expect Chico Conceição to come on at halftime as well. Go ahead and write the joke, Ron, as long as it's like actually appropriate or something. Kelly. Cambiasso. Back to Kelly. Just going to hold the ball up. Maybe passes straight back to Cambiasso. Taram Ulien. Now with Gildes just holding the ball. Bayern 3-0. They've just scored the 3rd goal against Club Brugge. Taram Ulien straight through, trying to find the path of Weston McKennie. It's going to be absolutely dealt with by Ardagula. What do you call Postman Pat when he loses his job? I don't know. What do you call Postman Pat when he loses his job? Tchouaméni. Long through ball there to Carreras, who's playing central midfield. Jude Bellingham. P-A-T? Pat? Okay, I don't understand. Jude. Chip pass. That's going to be offside there. Okay, I have no idea. I don't understand that. Joke. Have I got, like, negative knowledge or something? Okay, what? Major Rage. Are you one of Alexa's alts or something? I swear you are, because there's no way. I thought you were genuinely like someone different, but I feel like you're an alt. Okay, this is going to be a goal kick for Di Gregorio. No, let's not write weird sentences, guys, on the football streams. That's strange. Okay, I swear you are, because there's no way you would just bring that up out of nowhere, since Alexa was the one that said that. Can't even CDF could have hit better. What the heck? He's called Pat because he lost his job as a postman. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be now with Kelly, Cambiasso, Valverde, Cooper Miners. A little bit of a handball there. It's going to be a free kick now for Real. Liverpool scored. Oh, of course they did. Oh, yeah, they just did as well. Who scored? Ekitike against his former club. Did he celebrate? I'm not too sure. And Robertson does get an assist for that as well. Can we score soon? We never score, man. Mbappe tries to cut in. That's a good pass to Ardagula. Ardagula tries to send in a lofted ball. That's a header. And how does that not go in? Brahim. Lock in, Brahim. Jeez. Not hitting. Simple tap straight into the back of the net. The goalkeeper was sent. That should have gone in now. That was not good from Brahim. That's why Rodrigo should be playing here. Yeah, not great. Is that a corner? No, it's not even a corner as well. Here is your morning routine. Wake up, go. Okay. Thank you, Ron, for telling us the unnecessary information. Let's keep that information to ourselves next time, please. This is going to be now Kalulu. Straight forward over to Carreras. Now to Ardagula. Now over to Vinicius. Guess we pressured Liverpool so hard they scored. Wait, you're supporting Eintracht Frankfurt, Owen. And Ronaldo would have scored that header. Not gonna lie, yeah, he would have scored that. And it was a joke. Okay, I'm just making sure, Ron, because the fact is as well is that, you know, this is all permanent history on your thing. So if, like, you're going for a job later on in life, like, genuinely, like, you're going through a job and they go in the future, they'll have, like, AI technology looking through what you've said, and then they go and scroll through and they've said, oh, you said this comment? It's like, you know, just letting you know, it's on there permanently in history of in internet. I don't know why I was saying Instagram, in internet. Here we go. Arda sends the ball in deep. That could be a header there for Eder Militao. I think that is going to be another corner for Real. They're complaining here, Juventus, that they did get an injury in the box, but absolutely not. That is a dive. Yeah, Militao, can't believe he didn't hit that one. Juventus doing really good defending on the set pieces. I can't believe we haven't actually scored a set piece yet. We've had so many as well. What corner is this? Let's take a look at how many corners we've had. So we've had 9 corners. This is our 10th corner. Arda lobs it in swinger, header from Tchouaméni off target. And did you guys ever have that one smart, annoying kid in your class? No, I guess not. We are so bad in corners. Abby needs to work on that. We don't have a corner person that receives the corner ball, you know. We don't have that defender. That's why I think if Guehi joins, I think he'll be such a phenomenal player, because he'll be able to receive those header balls. He'll be able to header them into the back of the net. I think he's a strong starting centre-back as well, along with, you could pair him with Guehi, Dean Huijsen, Guehi, Militao, Militao, Dean Huijsen, Guehi, Militao, Dean Huijsen, not have a right back like Valverde or Trent or someone. You know, we can do stuff like that. And see you later, Major Rage, who was definitely Alexa's alt or someone related to Alexa, 100%. And game idea, Die of Death. Okay. It's now going to be Tchouaméni, just passing it back over to Courtois. And now Courtois is going to send a through ball over to Arda straight to Brahim. I don't know why Brahim's starting, to be honest. Again, we need to sort out this right wing. We're playing Brahim. We're playing... who else are we playing here? Brahim. Just Mastantuono. Just play Rodrigo, genuinely. I don't know how hard it is just to give him one game as a right wing starter with Mbappe and Vinny. That was an average shot by Arda there. Not great. He needed to maybe pass that one in a little bit more. Yeah, it was slow. It was a good, like, curler, but yeah, just Di Gregorio had that red all over him. Easy. Yeah, Mastantuono, Brahim. Play Ondřić as a starter and play Mbappe right wing. Don't know how hard it is for them to just try new things in the attack. Genuinely. It's not that hard. Play Mbappe left wing, play Ondřić striker, and play Vinny right wing. I don't know. Just try new things instead of the same genuine default combo of Vinny left wing and Mbappe striker, and then just play a random guy in right wing. That's not Rodrigo. Or not Ondřić. Courtois, play Ondřić right wing. Give him a chance in a different position. Maybe he'll shine in right wing. I don't know. Alvaro. Now he's going to play over to, I think that is Mbappe, who's dropped very deep there. Valverde. Play Arda right wing. Now Brahim. And Brahim's going to hold up the ball. And Brahim sending himself in there. That's not a penalty. He absolutely dove there, Brahim. I don't know what he's doing. It's going to be played on by Juventus. Please get up, Brahim. We need some more pressure on the ball, please. Tromolian. They are stopping the play here, the referee. I don't know why he's actually stopping. I don't think this is a pen at all. Dino, who is your favorite villain from any TV show? My favorite villain from any TV show is Homelander from The Boys. Best villain of all time. Hands down. Hands down. I don't know how many people have watched that show. I recommend not watching that show until you're of a high age. And I'm being for real. Do not watch it if you're young. Okay, this is going to be a check for Brahim. I think the medic's coming on. Play Valverde right wing. Was supposed to be a right wing anyways. Yeah, I mean, you know, I would prefer Valverde, though, playing centrally. It's Tai Lung? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There is no way. I mean, yeah, sure enough. Fair enough. You probably haven't heard the guy said Tai Lung is the GOAT, but, you know, the guy I just said would absolutely annihilate that guy like he would be dead within 10 seconds. I'm just letting you know. Omni-Man's also up there. You could say Omni-Man, actually, from Invincibles. Okay, Vinny. Now straight to Brahim. There's a little bit of a tussle with the ball. Mbappe has a chance, and that is somehow saved by Di Gregorio. What the heck? How did he save that off the line? What a save by the goalkeeper. He actually did a phenomenal piece of goalkeeping there. And it's going to be with Thuram at the end now. I actually can't believe that they saved that. Whoa. Man, that is actually insane. That is insane. Di Gregorio just pulled off a miracle save on Mbappe. I thought we scored there, but we somehow didn't. I thought it was a goal. I was getting ready for it. Liverpool also winning 2-1 now to Eintracht Frankfurt. There goes the loss prediction. I don't think they're going to lose now if they're winning 2-1. Van Dijk got 39th minute goal. Who wins Sonic versus Homelander? Homelander wins easily. Not even a comparison. Definitely Sonic because he has super form, hyper form. Absolutely not. He's dead within 10 seconds. There is no way. And welcome back, Alexa. Welcome back. How is it still 0-0? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. I think it's 0-0 because Real Madrid, for some reason, can't finish set pieces at all. We cannot finish set... We don't have a set piece target. We got Militao, we got Tchouaméni, but they just... I don't know. We're so unsuccessful in set pieces. It's actually sad. I never see us score corners, man. 10 corners and we haven't scored one. No, you don't know how strong... You don't know how strong, you know... Basically, if you think of Homeland as basically evil Superman, so you can take it like that. He's slightly weaker, but he's basically that. You know, Sonic's absolutely just finished within about 10 seconds. Or less than 10 seconds. Valverde. And then you have to also think of the fact that he also acts, he pretends to be a good guy, and he's not. So, you know, Sonic's thinking this guy's good, and then he's dead. You know. Carreras. Tchouaméni. Holding the ball up. Carreras, one touch. Back to Tchouaméni. Argola. We need to learn from Arsenal. I know we need a set piece target per man. Like, we need a better set piece coach, I think. I don't know who our set piece coach is. It's atrocious, though. Yeah. I think it'll end 1-0 for Madrid. Juventus have 0 attacking abilities. I mean, they were good on the counter at the start of the game. I would argue it's probably going to be 2-1, if anything. And... Okay, welcome back, Major Rage. You've actually changed your profile picture as well, which is a W. You got the CR7 celebration on there. So, and Sonic literally said to the Flash in the comics, "Oh, you can measure the speed." Adorable. Again, as I said before, Sonic probably thinks he's a good guy, so he's not going to do anything, and then he's dead. Mbappe, trying to play the ball in. Cuts in once. Cuts in again. Mbappe play. What the heck was the playback? The shot. Whoa. Militao almost scores there. What a shot. Absolute bullet. I couldn't even see the ball. That's how fast it went. It was like, straight off. Like, pretend my finger's the thing, and it's off screen like here. It's like that. Literally, you can't even see it. It was that quick. Man, what a shot. The camera on slow motion, it can't even keep up. The slow-mo camera can't keep up with it. That's in slow-mo, and it's literally going fast. Genuinely, whoever got hit by that in the crowd is absolutely cooked as well. Goal, there's no goal. There's no goal, Major Rage. Yeah, we don't fall for the trolls anymore. Yeah, you saw that. Whoa. Usually Madrid play bad at the start for like 10 to 15 minutes. We're in the 43rd minute and we still haven't scored. I think it's just because of the fact that we can't, again, we're not finishing headers. We're not finishing stuff like that. We should have converted that. Even CDF could have hit better. I mean, it was a good shot. Again, yeah, it should have been on target. I don't know what Mbappe was doing, though. You've literally cut through 3 players. There's about 2 guys there. So there's 2 guys here. Like, say my 2 fingers are these guys, right? Mbappe's here. He can pass to this guy. But no, he chooses to pass to a guy way off the camera there. Like, that's basically what he did. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing there, Killian? Can we lock in a little bit? Okay, Carreras. And literally, the 2 guys here as well, 1 marker. I'm sure they can convert. They're a Real Madrid player. You can convert with 1 marker on you. Yeah, I don't know. And one of them was Jude, too. These matches are boring in their first half. It's always the second half that they score. I know, right? Especially Real Madrid lately. Al Nassr's always a clutch, though. I feel like Al Nassr's like the juice of the week. Saudi Pro League Al Nassr, that is, not AFC Al Nasser. They always like, for some reason, AFC Al Nasser plays like last year's Al Nasser. Saudi League Al Nasser plays like, I don't even know, just like a god tier team. Liverpool winning 3-1. Yep, finished. Kanate scored now. What is Eintracht Frankfurt doing? Jeez Louise. You score first and then you concede 3. What a joke. 0.1 second decisions. I know. I don't know what that was. Militao was close to scoring that. Nothing to take away from his shot either. I think that shot was actually pretty good for what he was dealt with. Maybe should have hit on target, but it was decent. This is going to be with Alvaro. Straight to Ardagula. Now touched away by Militao. Forward to Bellingham, who absolutely is sent to the ground. I think it's going to be played on for a free kick by the referee. And you got full diamond armor. W's major age. Well done. Okay, this is going to be Mbappe. We'll do a Minecraft stream tomorrow, guys, so don't worry. Make sure to keep the Minecraft chat in the Minecraft stream, which, again, tomorrow. Valverde. Back to Mbappe. You're saying it's pretty hard to make decisions so quickly. Yeah, I know. Split-second decisions, it is hard to... You know, when I was playing with my academy before, right? So I was in my academy, I was playing with them, and we're doing like a friendly match. Whenever I had the ball near the goal, and I'm running with the ball, I think it's so easy to run without the ball and find position and space and that. When you get the ball, suddenly it's like everything's fast motion. You have to play quickly. You have to decide quickly. You don't have much time. I start sprinting with the ball, right? I think, should I shoot here or should I cross? I shoot instead. And why the heck has the ref ended the halftime before the halftime? What the heck is bro doing? Is this guy a joke? What the heck, man? This ref's a joke. Oh, we always get the worst refs in games. I swear. Do UEFA just give us the worst refs? I think they do. I think they literally just go and search up, which referee hates Real Madrid? Enter. Oh, you hate Real Madrid? Slavko Vincic. Here you go. You can be the referee for this game. You hate Real Madrid, Anthony Taylor? You can be the ref for this game. You hate Real Madrid, blah, 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 ref for this game. I mean, it's literally the same thing. Every time, I swear, we always just get the stupidest calls. Bro gives 1 minute. We could have scored. I know. And the fact is, as well, is that it's the 50th second, and he calls half time at the 50th second. There's still 10 seconds left, and we're on a counter chance. 3 defenders back, 4 guys forward. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know, bro. What the heck? I got nothing to say about that. That's just atrocious. All I can say is that the refs are atrocious for Real Madrid games always. It's just the worst bunch of refs ever. Anyway, we are dominating this game so far, regardless of if we have goals or not. We have 14 shots to 3, 4 shots on target to 1, 1 big chance to 0, 346 accurate passes, 92% accuracy to there, 129 accurate passes with 83% accuracy, 5 fouls committed for us, 8 committed for them, 9 corners for us, and 2 for them. So yeah, they are all of the stats for the halftime. I'm going to have a halftime break because I actually had absolutely nothing. It's just 10 seconds. Yeah, but we still could have scored within 10 seconds, you know, Owen. We could have scored there, especially since the fact that we can bring it up the field as it was like a 5v3, you know, and especially since advantage is played, so extra time is given more so when we're on an advantage. So if we played upfield, we go into the box, they're not going to end. So they'll just play a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm going to have my halftime break now, guys. I did not have a single break. I got back from training, put on this top and the pants for Real Madrid, and I got straight onto the stream. So yeah, W's. I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Let's go. W's in the chat. See. Okay, guys, welcome back. Sorry about the little bit of a halftime break there. I had to have one because, I was absolutely cooked since I came back from my football training, so instantly went on here. I didn't really have a break at all. But yeah, we're back. Welcome, GX. Welcome, Indu. Welcome, Issa. Welcome, Poppy. Hope you guys are all doing good. And welcome back, everyone else. Yes, I will say what happened. So first half, great from Real Madrid point of view by the fact of how many chances we created. We were very dominant. All the possession was ours. Bad in the point of view that we could not convert, and Juventus are playing basically defend with their lives, which is what we're weak against. As everyone knows, we are weak against that sort of stuff, which is not great. And hopefully 4 goals in this match, very unlikely. Issa, I do believe max goals we'll get now is 2, just based on what we've seen so far. But we'll have to wait and see. And yeah, the match is about to start for me. Poppy in about 10 seconds, so that's good. We're only like 30 seconds behind the official time. There we go. So the match has started, 30 seconds behind, so we're not going to miss much. And it's going to be a Real Madrid kickoff. No changes from the first half. I do believe, though, that Brahim needs to come off for Rodrigo. I think that needs to be the change that needs to happen. And yeah, it's going to be now with Asensio, Militao, Alvaro Carreras, straight through to Tchouaméni. He's going to pass that and now over to Mbappe. I do think Mbappe will score this game. However, it's going to be, a minimal performance from him. I do think it's going to be 1 goal. We also get a goal from someone else, maybe someone that doesn't usually score, I do believe, and we'll get a 2-0 victory. I don't see Juventus scoring now just based on their first half performance. It was very mediocre. And, they didn't really have many chances. If we take a look, for example, at the stats, Juventus had 3 shots with 1 on target, 0 big chances. So, yeah, definitely we were a much better side, and we had much better in terms of ball playing. Tchouaméni straight through to Arda Güler. He's going to try and control this. Bad control by Arda. He uses a little bit of his own force, gets the ball 1. However, Kalulu then wins it once again. It's now going to move straight back into McKennie. Slide tackle from Bellingham. McKennie absolutely sends him, and it's going to be a quick run now for Yildiz on the left wing. I do think Yildiz might be a possibility to score in this game, actually, for Juventus, though I still think we still win. Yildiz is absolutely fire. Maybe a possible player to sign for Real Madrid in that right wing spot if we sell a couple of players. And why Ondřić barely plays? You thought Xabi was different? Yeah, I know. I do think Ondřić's going on loan in January as well to get some game time for the World Cup. I think that's going to be the best for him. If he goes to a Prem club, goes to a Serie A club, I think those 2 leagues would be good for him. Get a little bit of game time as a starter, and that would be great. The player I do believe that that I do believe he could play in might actually be West Ham under Nuno Santos. I do think he's very good. I think he's a very, very good coach, and I think that he would, bring the best out of Ondřić, especially since he got Igor Jesus. Never got to use him at Nottingham Forest, or he barely did. Whereas Ondřić, go to West Ham, get a little bit of game time there. And Dino streaming, good thing your phone is already in your left hand. Okay, Sonsio's taking the goal kick here. Sonsio's taking the goal kick. Courtois is not taking it. And he's going to place it straight away. Asensio now going to send it long there, passing it over into Tchouaméni. I was actually watching a thing the other day. It reminds me of why it's better for the goalkeeper not to take the goal kick. It actually provides a lot more positioning stuff. For example, if Asensio takes the goal kick here, right? Say he's here, and Courtois is like here. If Asensio takes it here, you can pass back to Courtois instantly. The ball's central, and everyone's going to pressure that way, like towards Asensio, right, or wherever he was. He was like here or somewhere. I don't know. They're pressuring towards Asensio. Courtois is suddenly open for a ball distribution centrally anywhere. The ball's centered. That's why it's better for a defender to actually take the goal kick now, and that's why many modern managers are doing such. It's because it's a very it's a great way to center the ball, allow for the ball to be sent up the field much easier than if the goalkeeper takes, because otherwise they have to force kick it straight down, or if they have to distribute one direction instantly, the press is going that way, which shuts off one side of the lane. Holy Twitter tactics. Absolutely not Twitter tactics. This is professional tactics, Sherry. Maybe, you should go to football training a little bit more to start learning some tactics, my guy, because you have negative ball knowledge if you don't think that's a good tactic. And the midfield line is cooked. I don't know. I think Tchouaméni's holding the midfield pretty well with Gula. I think, though, Bellingham's the wrong choice. I don't know. I haven't liked Jude since he's come back. I think we should have played Camavinga this game with Arda and Tchouaméni. I think Jude, maybe Arda playing right wing and then playing Camavinga instead of Brahim Diaz. I think that might be a better play even. And keep Jude on maybe. But I don't know. Jude needs a little bit more time to settle in. I think it should have been better where we keep subbing him in as a sub and then he eventually starts games. This game reminds you of the Club World Cup game. I know it's exactly the same where we score 1 goal and we win the game. That's basically what's going to be here, I think, in the end, unfortunately. Tchouaméni finds a through ball there to Arda Güler, and the ball is instantly lost. It's a sprint. Oh, my goodness. Vlahovic, it's a 1v1. Courtois, come on, please. Defend him, Militao. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Courtois. You absolute legend. Oh, Courtois. Courtois. My giraffe. My giraffe. Thank you, giraffe. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. You're the best giraffe ever. The giraffe is so good, man. The giraffe is literally so good. I need a statue of Courtois in this room, man. Legend Courtois saved again. I know, this is why he's the best goalkeeper. You could argue Courtois to be a top 5 goalkeeper of all time after the end of his career. Not even joking. I genuinely think he's got the capability of being on that list. He's so phenomenal. He's really the only standout goalkeeper of this generation where he's, constantly at the top of lists. Alisson's good. I think Courtois is just always on the top of the list. And this ball's going to be cleared and caught by Courtois, keeps it in. If we make this mistake in El Clasico, we're cooked. Exactly. I don't think Courtois is saving it in the El Clasico, especially when they've got like 10 guys running down the field instead of the one solo run. I still think this will end 2-1. I'm still confident this is going to end 2-1. And also, W Militao, good defending as well. I forgot to mention that. He did keep on the player there, Militao. Kept on Vlahovic. Forced the shot to be awkward. And then, Courtois, phenomenal save. And for really kind of scared of the El Clasico. If we keep a positive mindset, guys, and get a win here, we should be fine. Let's just keep it positive. Carreras trying to find a through ball to Jude. I don't think Jude's starting's good. I'm going to say it right now. Good ball by Mbappe. Vinny's open in the side, takes a swinger, and it's going to go out for a corner for Real. Good job by Vinny there. He actually did a good shot. Unfortunately, didn't get to take it well. Mbappe now with it. Again, I don't know what's going on here with, Jude's positioning. It's not even good positioning either. Brahim out onto the right. Valverde takes a shot. It's going to be another corner for Real. Hell, I think it's more 1-0 than 2-1 the way we're playing. Yeah, the way this game's shaping up to be, I originally had 3-1. I've cut down to 2-1. I might cut down to 1-0. But yeah, I'm going to keep positive for a 2-0. 2-1 just in case they do score. But yeah, that was bad by Fede. I don't know what some of these players are doing, to be honest, in these games lately. That is a okay corner. Pass to Vinny. I don't know really what the tactic was there. I guess it's because we can't score headers. And you're going to go watch on the TV now. No problem, Poppy. Come back if there's a goal. That's a good header and just missing the target there. Tchouaméni again finding the end of it. It's Bellingham. I thought it was Tchouaméni there. Bad header. I mean, it's hard to hit that. I think he should have left it for Brahim running on. Yeah, I don't know what Jude's doing there. Maybe. I originally thought it was good because he was on target. I thought he was on target. He wasn't. But yeah, I think maybe leaving that for Brahim would have been the correct decision because he was on the path of the ball. Jude, again, I don't like him starting. I got to say, ever since, last season, he's not been him. He used to be that guy, but he's not anymore. It's the era of Mbappe. We build the team around Kylian. And I think Camavinga is going to be much better coming onto this team and doing some playmaking. Jude's playmaking's okay. It used to be really good, but now I think he just needs some more time to grow into a starting role once again. Mbappe, and just losing the ball there. I don't know what Kylian was doing there. It's very bad. Good tackle by Tchouaméni there. It's going to be now with Arda Güler. Somehow the ref gives a free kick. What the heck is that decision? Ever since Jude got with the influencer model, he has been the same every player that has got with her struggles. Yeah, I know. I feel like that I feel like it's similar with Yamal. I'm going to say this right now. I think Yamal, ever since he's gone to his, like, I don't know, influencer lifestyle, I don't know what you really call it, because, you know, I'm technically an influencer. I'm not going to have, I promise you guys, I won't have this influencer lifestyle. Okay, I'll be generic. Well, I won't be generic. I'll be myself. I'm not going to be a generic NPC like the rest of these guys. But, you know, I do think that, like, Yamal's same thing here, where he's taken personal life over performance. And Juventus defending like their life depends on it this game. I know, defending with their lives. I mean, this is what they need to do, though, because if we take a look at their positioning on the table, Juventus have got 3 draws if it stands as a draw this game. So 2 of their previous games a draw. They need a win here, so they need to get something. Jude with a atrocious shot. There's a handball call. The referee says no. I don't think that was a handball. Such a weak shot by Jude. I don't know why Jude's been a ball hog. Get off the ball, man. Just sub him and stop being an absolute ball hog. And was that a pen? I don't think so. I don't think so. We can't rely on pens every time as well. I swear we're just relying too much on them for some of these games. We should be winning much more confidently than we are. Let's have a look. Is this a pen? Good back heel by Mbappe. Good dud by Jude initially. And then, I don't know, the shot's just, nah, it's not a handball. I think Yamal case is similar, but it's more he has turned into Neymar. He's influenced as well by his father. His father has influenced him so much in acting like this, I think. Yeah, that's a chest. Handball by Thuram. No, it is a chest by Thuram, definitely. Now looking back at the replay. Okay, Arda is trying to win the ball back here. That is going to be a throw-in now for Weston McKennie. I don't know what Arda was doing falling to the floor there when there was not much contact at all. Juventus might have a chance here to actually play a shot, and Courtois save again. Courtois is going to be player of the match here, I can already tell. He is going to be player of the match. He actually looks hyped. He looks hyped. Like he's actually, you know, having a good game here, because he is. He's having a phenomenal game as per always. Pass the ball. Was that Jude again? It was Mbappe. Okay. Pass the ball. I don't know what Mbappe's doing, man. Lock in. And what a terrible shot by Yildiz, man. You need or Vlahovic. Who was that? Yildiz, it was. Please, Yildiz, just don't do that. Chelsea 5-1. Wow, to Ajax. And Liverpool still 3-1. Slavia Prague versus Atalanta still 0-0. Bayern 3-0 to Club Brugge, and Monaco Tottenham 0-0 still like this game. Please be like the Arsenal second half where we got like 4 goals. I would love that. And Yamal is finished. He is gone. Let's leave that weirdo alone. Autograph seller. Okay, Vinny cuts in. He's got 3 guys on him. Vinny takes a, what the heck? Deflection off the post. And who scores? It's Jude. Okay. Well, he's got his starting position locked in, regardless of if I want him to start the next game or not. He's in it. It's a tap in. It's mainly Vinny's done all the work there, basically. I'm going to count as a goal, though. We take that. We take that every day of the week. We take a goal here. Goal and assist by Vinny. I don't know what minute it is. It's the 57th. Okay. Assist, Vinny. And we got the 57th. 57th. There we go. Do I write his whole name? I'm just going to write his whole name. Good thing Yamal is Muslim. If not, he would be partying and drinking when he turns 21. I mean, you know, yeah, I guess that's a good thing. But also sometimes, I swear he doesn't really, I mean, it's not really my place to say, but I don't know. I got a lot of Muslim friends, and to be honest, he doesn't really act similar to them. Like, in terms of, you know, their respects and stuff. Vinny, what a baller. You're number 7 after Ronaldo. Yeah, I know. Vinny is absolutely going crazy, man. He's actually locked in. And so we take the Jude celebration. And also just received a W hot chocolate CR7 mug. That's how you celebrate a goal. CR7 mug, man. You took a punch in the factory, now you're hurt. Rip Owen. Yeah, hopefully you can get a little bit better there at punching stuff in a factory. Okay, this is going to be a kickoff for Juventus. So Juventus have now need to get a goal back. Again, I still think it's going to be a 2-1. That's my final score prediction, and I'm not going to change it, So let's just hope 2-0 or 2-1. 2-1 just for the sake of Juventus possibly scoring. As it stands now, we're actually we're top of the table, basically. I do think we technically should still qualify for the Champions League round of 16 here if we keep up the pressure and we keep up winning games. If we win against Liverpool, I'm pretty sure we're going to be confident not getting out. We're above the playoffs, I think. And Jeremy Frimpong injured. Yes, I know. He got injured near the start of the match, actually. And maybe Jude is watching the stream and hears your critique of him. Yeah, maybe. Jude, if you're watching, can you stop playing like absolute trash and, start maybe, even your tap-in was, Vinny did all the work. Can you start locking in and actually playing like a midfielder instead of a, just washed player? That would really be appreciated, please. Like you used to, Jude, please. And also, what else is there? He's Spanish Muslim, though. Sure, he has Moroccan heritage, but don't know about those dudes. I don't know about, what his... I mean, I'm not one to judge. He can do whatever he likes, to be honest, in the end, because it's his life. But yeah, still. I mean, personally, if I was in his position, I'd be training every day. I would have to see us with mentality. Train every day, just work, ethic. I would still be streaming if I was a footballer, by the way. I'd love to stream if I was a footballer. Imagine a footballer streaming, like, not like the Liao type streams where he streams occasionally. I mean, like, actually streaming before a match, like in the locker room. That would be insane, man. That would actually be so crazy if you could stream the scenes on, like, the player bus or something. This is going to be Mbappe. A little bit of a back pass there to absolutely no one, and Di Gregorio is going to mop up. Do a stream where it's a full day of your life, you're eating and stuff. I actually have done one before with the 24-hour stream, Owen. The first one on the channel. And why is Mbappe doing all these no-look passes? Because he thinks he's him. And again, I don't know why some of our players do this. They really are trying to do too much. Don't stop doing too much. You haven't earned the right to do that in this game yet. If it's 3-0, fair enough. Do what you want. It's 1-0. You've just scored. They're defending with their lives. Start locking in. Start locking in. Client Jadon Sancho used to stream, you think? Okay, I see. I mean, I didn't really watch his streams before, so wasn't really too sure. You're saying like another one, and every hour you have to do a challenge? I mean, that was basically that exact stream. I probably wouldn't replicate the same idea, but, maybe we could do a different type of idea. Yellow card for... Who's the yellow card for? Brahim. Okay. Yeah, there's a yellow card for Brahim on Taramalian, for sure. No doubt about that. And I forgot to say on your comment there, Sherry, next level skills by Vinny. I know, Vinny's skills phenomenal there. Vinny's really redeeming. He's gone a redemption arc this season, I think. And it's because he's got the Ballon d'Or nonsense out of his system, Get that out of your system. Start playing with your friend Kylian. Start locking in, getting some assists. Focus as a part of the team, not a part of yourself. And you can see the performance instantly improves. As I always say, by the way, Chikon Conceição is coming on now. As I always say, play for the team. Don't play for yourself in academy level, in professional level, because always your performance will improve. And you think Real Madrid will score 4 goals in total, Dora? First of all, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Second of all, I would love to see 4 goals. I mean, it's going to be hard against this defending Juventus team, but we'll have to wait and see. Definitely could be possible if we do get a goal pretty soon. Courtois and Casemiro stream on Twitch. Courtois streams? Man, I need to follow Courtois on Twitch, man. I didn't even know Courtois streams on Twitch. The only stream you watch is Dino. I mean, that's W Sherry. If I ever got more subs or whatever, and we got, to a level where I could collab with people, I would collab with Courtois. That would be a collab. Casemiro, Courtois, get those guys on the streams and actually do like a proper, not like a speed collab where, he's messing around with them. I mean like an actual streaming collab. I think it would be very fun to do. And, this is going to be now a throw-in for... Why did, by the way, Taramalian actually came off? I just realized for Chico Conceição. I think that was a bad decision there. Vlahovic offside, but he is going to continue running forward. I do believe that was so far offside. I don't know. They're still playing on here, Juventus. I'm surprised that they're still playing, and Courtois catches that. The linesman's still not calling that offside. What a joke, man. What a joke. This is going to be Courtois over to Militao. And now to Chouameni. Now to Ardagula. Sherry need to watch some speed streams. Nah, Sherry's a W for watching my streams, you know. I respect speed, but eventually speed, you're finished. We will take over you, speed. That's a goal. This is now going to be Carreras. Ardagula. Through ball over to, I think that's Valverde. And Valverde is going to try and do a through ball now to Bellingham. Bellingham holding the ball up to Mbappe. This could be another goal here. Mbappe takes a sliding shot. Whoa, that was a good shot by Mbappe. Di Gregorio has an easy save, however. And you thought Mbappe scored that. Unfortunately not. They haven't streamed in a while. They mostly streamed during COVID. Courtois now has people running his channel and stream Formula 1. Nah, Courtois is lazy, man. He needs to start streaming himself. What an absolute lazy guy. And yeah, you thought that as well. And you thought Ajax should get a new keeper. That keeper is 42 years old. Almost why are they starting him? Experience, I guess. I don't know. Ajax, who's on the bench for Ajax in terms of keepers? So Pasveer is playing. He's 41. And Heerkens is on the bench here. 19. Wow, maybe he's being trained. Maybe we'll see him play eventually for Ajax. And bro, there's literally football streams on other matches that Dino doesn't do. You know why I don't do every match, right? It's because the fact is I do the matches that are going to be entertaining for you guys, that are going to be fun, Al Nassr, Real Madrid. And also the fact is I'm an actual supporter. Some of these streamers that stream football matches, they don't actually care about the match. Like I saw one, they did an Al Nassr stream, and they don't even watch Al Nassr. That was their only Al Nassr piece of content ever on their channel. And it was like a match from a couple of weeks ago. And it's like, you don't even watch, man. Like, at least I actually watch the games. I watch all these games, and I want to do the ones that I think are the best. We watched all the Club World Cup matches, for example. I think I was the only person to watch every Club World Cup match in the world, which is cool. And who scored the first goal? It was Jude Bellingham, assisted by Vinny. Straight up there on the top there, you can see who scored and assisted. I don't know if that font's the best. I did pick this font out recently. But yeah, Bellingham scored. Okay, and yeah. This is going to be now a free kick for... Who's that free kick for? I think Ardagula wins one. He just absolutely skills past a bunch of people. Yeah, Conte Sao fouls him. That's going to be a free kick for Real. Okay, and now it's going to be over to Asensio. Now passing straight through to Brahim. He's going to run through the whole middle of the field. Brahim takes the shot. That was not great from Brahim. I don't know what he was doing there. That shot could have been way better. And it's now going to be over to Kalulu. You love Real? Yeah, Hala Madrid. I love Real. It's my favorite club in the world. Al Nassr second, Real first. I love Real Madrid. Best club ever. And Mbappe just wins the corner there. It's going to be a corner that's going to be taken. I do believe that I do think we could score from a corner. I don't know if it's going to happen. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to score from a corner today, but we need to start getting some better corner routines going on here. You thought that was a goal as well? Man, what? No, some of these that you think are goals are not goals. Okay, let's take a look. Ardagula sends it in. Back post shot from Valverde, and that is going to go out for a throw-in, for a goal kick. Sorry, why did I say throw-in? Unless it's another... Did that get a deflection? Oh, it might have deflected off Gatti. What a... Yeah, that was a good deflection. Wow. Yeah, Gatti did a number there to defend that goal. Wow. That's honestly insane. And, yeah, it's going to be another corner here. Here we go. It's going to be Ardagula taking. Here we go. Oh, and if you want me to do a different match, by the way, let me know a match and I'll cover it. You don't have to... I'm always down to cover any match. You could tell me to cover an Indian 3rd Division team. You can tell me to cover a Netherlands 6th Division team. You can tell me to cover, I don't know, Afghanistan Premier League team. I'll watch it. I'll watch it with you guys. As long as it's, an actual in-interest match, like you're going to be there and watch it. There's a match at 4 a.m. Okay, go ahead. Which match do you want me to watch? I'll watch it. Okay, this is going to be now with McKennie passing backwards towards Rugani. And Rogani's going to run up the field here. Just doing a little bit of a tap over to Cambiaso. Deep cross, Courtois is going to catch that. Easy as a cake there. Simple catch. And straight out. That's going to be a throw-in now for Real Madrid. Scoreline update for the rest of the games. 0-0 Atalanta versus Slavia Prague. 3-0 to Bayern against Club Brugge. Chelsea 5, Ajax 1, Eintracht Frankfurt 1, Liverpool 3, Monaco Tottenham 0-0, and Real Madrid 1-0 against Juventus, Marseille 1-0 against Sporting. I can't believe we almost lost to Marseille as well, by the way. And Camavinga's coming on. So, Camavinga, get on the field, please. Jude, get off. I don't care if you score, get off, man. You're not performing today. Or get, I don't know, Brahim off, play Arda right wing, and then play Camavinga midfield. Camavinga, I think, is a very phenomenal player. Camo, especially in the previous seasons, Camavinga has been essential in our team. And I think, even when he started playing again this season, he's just such a good player. Makes a couple of mistakes in the defense, but who cares? He's just too good. Gakpo just scored 4-0, 4-1. Oh, yeah, he just scored. Wow. Okay, there goes Liverpool losing that game. I thought they were going to lose it. And here we go. It's going to be now Tchouaméni. Arda. Can the ball go out so Kama can come on as well, guys? Please kick it out. Carreras. Vinny. Carreras. Arda. Losing the ball. That's going to be a continued play there for Juventus. Alvaro winning it. That should be in a handball. It's going to be played on Vinny. Come on, Vinny. Come on, Vinny. Pass it in there. That's a good shot by Mbappe. It's a save by Di Gregorio. Double save by Di Gregorio. Brahim on the rebound. Brahim should have low-driven that. I'm going to say that right now. Di Gregorio is phenomenal keeper, first of all. I want to say that, just to make it clear. Keeper masterclass in this game. Just like, I think it was in the actual Club World Cup where Di Gregorio versus Courtois. It's the same incident happening here. But I think that Brahim really should have low-driven that one. It should have been an aerial shot because he was already up. And Courtois? Wait, who the heck is Thibaut? And to be honest, you love watching match with you peeps. We can chat. Yeah, I love doing watch-alongs. They're my favorite things to do on the channel, to be honest. There's a low-driven shot again. That was a good shot, and Di Gregorio saved it as well. Man, he is doing a phenomenal job as a goalkeeper today. He's literally basically defending everything. Bro, Sherry, the disrespect is mad. And I know that's not a typo either. Am I going to stream the El Clasico? Yes, I stream every Real Madrid game, every El Nasser game, and any other games you want me to. I actually got a couple of Prem games that are coming up that I want to watch on here. And the ones that I will watch are going to be, first of all, if we quickly... Nottingham versus Porto was on my radar, but I don't... Maybe we could watch it, because Sean Dyche is the manager now, right? Yeah, Sean Dyche is the manager. We could watch Sean Dyche ball tomorrow at 10 p.m. Friday is Etihad versus Hilal. I will watch that game, actually. And we also have on Saturday, Nasser versus Hazem at 9 p.m. Unfortunately, going to miss my training then. And then on Sunday with the El Clasico. And yeah, we'll stream all of those and more. I think there's Arsenal Crystal Palace. I might take a look at that one too on the streams. Showing the Di Gregorio replay here. Wow, he's actually phenomenal, man. And you'll be there. W's, Poppy. W's. I can't wait for the Saudi Clasico as well. Etihad versus Hilal. That's going to be a phenomenal game to watch. Valverde. Arda. Now it's going to be Vinny. Have you gotten to see CR7 Junior live? No, unfortunately. It's because, I don't live in Riyadh. It takes me a while to get to Riyadh. By train it's 5 hours. By train it's 4 hours. By car it's 5 hours. So yeah, when I travel there, I usually stay in a hotel. So still, it's a little bit of an effort to go there and watch NASA matches. But I'm willing to eventually, if, CR7 Junior does get promoted to the first team, I'll go watch him. Tchouaméni, man, if you just pass that through to Arda, it's another goal. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what Tchouaméni's doing, man. That should be a goal. Arda out. One mistake, Arda out. That is phenomenal banter right there. Oh, Arda out. Okay, he's actually out because he's been subbed. Okay, thank you, Endu, for telling me that. I can't believe they're subbing Ardagula here. Get rid of Bellingham. Get Bellingham off the field. Get Brahim off the field. Ardagula's got an 8.6 rating without a goal or an assist. I don't take football ratings, you know, to the most seriousness, but I mean, you're getting that rating. You are so phenomenal. You must be good. Jeez, the highest rating on the field by a huge mile. Put Bobby and Rodrigo. Yeah, I know. Why did Bobby get censored? Why did that message get censored, by the way? What a joke. Ondric should be in. Yeah, I know. Ondric should be coming on for Brahim. Ondric striker, Mbappe left wing, Vinny right wing. Just give it a try, please, Xabi Alonso, or I'll slap you in the face. Yeah, put Bobby on. How is Indu's message offensive? I know how. I don't even know how that's an offensive message. Ah, love hot chocolate, man. Especially on match day, bro. It's so good. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a throw-in now to be taken by, who is that? Kalulu. Just instantly taken. Yildiz gives a touch, and that's going to be defended up nice and easy by Kamao. Wins a free kick. Good job, Kamao. My goat. Sorry for that message. No, that's not bad. It's not a bad message. I don't even know why that message was retracted. You know, you could have kept it on there. Yeah. Di Gregorio, man. Jeez, he is actually How old is he as well? He is 28 only. I mean, he is underrated. He's actually underrated as a keeper, I gotta say. Poppy's playtime. Yeah, Poppy's playtime. W's Poppy's playtime. Okay, this is going to be back into the defense here. The D for Asensio. Now Courtois in the D. Okay, Courtois is going to clear the ball down the field. Love to see that. Straight to Kylian, but Kylian doesn't know how to touch the ball for his life, and the ball is going to be a throw-in now for Real. I don't know what the heck. They were just doing the defense there. Rugani just headers it straight out for no reason. Okay, and this is going to be now over to Militao. Tchouaméni through ball to Brahim. Rodrigo better be on in like 10 seconds here. He better be. Brahim is absolutely fumbling this game. Like, I like him usually, but I think I like him more as a substitute player, not a starter. I think Rodrigo's still got so much quality, and they're not using him to the full potential. Yeah, that is a shove by... Is that Openda who's on, by the way, as well? Yeah, Openda's on. Just gives a shove. How's Chelsea, though? 2 assists. 007 2 assists. Wait, I need to see that. Wait, let me go back. Why my game so laggy? Florian, 2 assists. Verts, I can't believe it. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. You know, I watched you when you were underrated. Now you're overrated. And, you know, I think that you're becoming well rated. So, yeah. We got the whole full life cycle stage here going on. You don't think we will see Ondric for a while? I feel Xabi does not trust him yet. Yeah, especially that's why he's been loaned in January. You know, it's a confirmed loan. It's going to happen. I think it's because Xabi Alonso needs to see more proof of him being a good player. I actually would argue Gonzalo Garcia needs a little bit more time and Ondric should play. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see. I think Gonzalo, after the Club World Cup, is washed. I think it's just that Gonzalo Garcia... Well, he's not washed. He just needs more development time. I think that Ondric, to be honest, has proven himself in La Liga matches. It's just that, you know, Gonzalo was Xabi's first, you know, real big trust thing that he's put up. He put Gonzalo in for the Club World Cup when Mbappe was injured, and he got results. And, you know, I think that's his personal, you know, his project that he's working on himself. You know, every manager has that development project. Hansi Flick's got Lamine Yamal. Xavi had Lamine Yamal as well. And I think that, you know, Xabi Alonso's got, I think, Gonzalo Garcia's his project. And Bobby's usually injured. Let him recover. Nah, Bobby Charlton's crying on the bench because he's not playing. And I think he deserves to play a couple of games. Okay, Soncio is going to start the goal kick again. We're about to hit the 80th minute, and we should secure a 1-0 win here. Mbappe trying to get past Kelly. Absolute W defense there from Kelly. No reason to get past him there, Kylian. And good through ball straight by Valverde to Vinny. That was a phenomenal through ball. Over the top to Mbappe, and it's going to be caught by Di Gregorio. No chance for Kylian to get that one. Instantly distributes. Now it's going to be with McKennie. Straight over into the back line there again with Rugani through ball. Now finding the path of Kalulu, who has got a lot of pace. Carreras has been pocketing him well. Kalulu tries to get rid of it, and Eder Militao clears out. It's going to be a corner. And there have been rumors about Gonzalo also being on loan. That would surprise me. That one would surprise me. If Gonzalo Garcia goes on loan, I personally wouldn't think that's true. I do think that Ondrik's going on loan for sure. There's no doubt in my mind that's going to happen. But Gonzalo, I think that's, Xabi Alonso's project. So I wouldn't have expected him to go on loan. But, maybe things have changed. Maybe go to a La Liga second division team, La Liga B. I think maybe he'll find a team there that he can play for half a season. Just get some game time before the World Cup. Be a sub for Spain, maybe. Here's a chance for Vinny. He might be able to score. Oh, Vinny, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Oh, you absolute fumbulence. It was going to be 2-0 if Vinny had got past that guy. Good defense from Gatti. That's all I can say. Offside. It's going to be a free kick here for Real. I think Asensio is going to be subbed off in a second as well. He's on the floor. Looks like he's going to be subbed for Furlan Mondi to make his appearance once again. I think that Mondi needs to be sold. He needs to be sold. That's what needs to happen. They're saying his agent wants him to get more playtime and is trying to convince him to go out on loan. Oh, I see. Oh, that was Conceição with the defense? I thought that was Gatti. Conceição, wow. Play like that for Portugal, please, Conceição. Do that in the Portugal matches. If you do that, starting. I don't know how you don't start for Juventus, by the way. You're actually phenomenal. I don't know how you're not starting. Man. This is going to be a injury check, I think, for one of Real's players. They're drinking some... What is in that pink water? Is that a water thing, right? I know they advertise a lot. It's pink now for Breast Cancer Awareness Month coming up. And I think it's already this month, actually. I don't know. It's like 2 months. But yeah, basically, is that water? Is that like sparkling water or something? Like, what are they actually drinking there? Ondrik's not coming on today. Yeah, I know. He's not coming on, unfortunately. Don't think Haaland would break CR7's record, Cherry, especially since Norway struggles internationally and City playing style does not suit Haaland. Yeah, I do agree there. I think that Haaland's not going to break it. Haaland's not going to. He'll be consistent for the next, 6 years. He'll get a high amount. I think 800, maybe 700. He's not going to get 1,000. CR7 won't stop at 1,000 either. I promise you, CR7 is going to continue past 1,000. He'll get 1,000 and he'll play for another 3 years. Let's be honest. Nani said that CR7 is going to aim for the 2030 World Cup, so he can play it in his home country, Portugal. CR7 saying take it one game at a time, blah blah blah. Absolute cap, man. You're going to try and go for the 2031. We know you're all going to do it. Everyone knows you're going to do it. And I think that's going to be the case. 1-0 final score. That's actually annoying. I wanted a good, solid win here. I mean, 1-0, we take it, top of the table, basically, in the Champions League. But, yeah, I mean, we should really be winning this game a lot more confidently if we want to win the El Clasico. Again, Juventus is very defensive this game. Madrid plays Harumble, but still wins. I don't think we're playing Harumble. I think the other teams are playing. Every time we verse a team, they just play park the bus against us. It's actually really annoying. It's literally just play defend the whole game and don't even try attack. Yeah, I think it's the opposite. I think the other teams always play Harumble against us. Mastantuono is coming on, bro. What the heck? Are we being for real? So we keep Endrick on the bench and Rodrigo on the bench. We bring on Mastantuono, bro. Actually, just pretend that's Mastantuono, help Vinny, okay? I just decapitate you, man. You haven't proven yourself. Why are you still the manager's first? Mastantuono's got Xabi Alonso's family hostage. He's actually got his family hostage. I'm not even joking. Is it because he said Messi's the GOAT and Xabi Alonso secretly agrees with him? Is that why? And the rest of these guys don't say that? Man, what the heck? It's actually insane. This guy just somehow appears in every game and just drops a stinker every game. I don't get it. I mean, you know, I think he's great. I think he's got a lot of potential. He played amazing for River Plate in the Club World Cup. He's not starting material. He's not sub material for a Champions League night. La Liga night, yeah. This game, when you need to win a game, you bring on someone that's, you know, proven like Rodrigo. You know, you want to secure the win. Fran Garcia, fine. I think he's proven himself enough last season. You don't bring on Mastantuono until he's got a little bit more game time up his sleeve, you know. And a lot more, you know, actual contributions to the team, not just being dropping stinkers. And you think CR7 could play World Cup in 2030? I mean, he'll be only 45 years. A player named Esen El Hadari of Egypt, who was 45 years, also played World Cup. Yeah, also Pepe played the Euros and he was like 44, 45, right? I think it'll be the case. Pepe's not got the same longevity as CR7. I think CR7's got a better longevity than Pepe. If I go, if he'd be for real. You know, we could see Al Nassr's attack today without CR7. You know, they're lost. Even with Yao Felix, even with Mane, they need their commander up the field. Same with Portugal. They're lost without him. They've got no striker. Goncalo Ramos isn't a striker. He's I don't even know. He's just a nothing. Ronaldo's just, he needs to be there until they get, you know, maybe Leao playing striker could be an eventual thing, you know, transfer of position. But yeah, that was close. I do agree. That was close, but not close enough. You fought a brick and you won, Owen. Okay. Oh, this is close. This is going to be now with a oh my goodness. What are we doing? Openda almost scores. That's what you meant was close. I was wondering what were you talking about. What a save, man. And then the draw out, the foul by Carreras. Is Fran Garcia playing right back? Is it just me, or which position is he playing in? No, Carreras is playing centre back and Fran Garcia is playing left back. Okay, that's really confusing me. Yeah, what a save by Asensio, man. That is a good slide tackle. That's what we're talking about, man. That's what you need to do in the El Clasico. Not killing people for no reason, not getting away penalties. You do that sort of gameplay. You know, we take that. We don't take your other stupid nonsense, Asensio. Good job. Finally doing a number here. He's going to get medical treatment as well because I think he injured himself. They're all trolling you, Asensio. You know, maybe needs to string a couple more good performances together. I think he's got 2 in the bag. If he gets 1 more, then we'll consider him as a good player again. I thought that last season he was very phenomenal until the later half of the season. There is no way they're subbing on Gonzalo Garcia and just keeping Rodrigo and Ondrick on the bench. That is mad. A proven Champions League player, and they're bringing on, you know, Gonzalo Garcia. Like, I like him as a youth player, but I mean, La Liga time for you, man. La Liga time, not when we're losing. We're about to, you know, possibly can draw this game still 1-0. It is. And you hope they send an Ondrick to a team outside Spain and that he can play the Champions League football or Europa League. I hope he goes to Nottingham with Igor Jesus and Chris Wood. No, he wouldn't really start there, would he? I hope he goes to maybe... Imagine if he went to United. Would that work if he went to United with Sesko, double striker formation? Bruno, AM. Maybe that would work. I don't know. I'm going to pull up United's starting XI here for a second while the match is still going on. I'm going to pull this up. Let me pull it up here. How do I pull this so I can actually still see the stream? Let's do this. Okay. Now I can see the stream and I can also do this. Okay. Let's go have a look at the starting formation. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm going to pull it up. Asensio's coming off here. Well done, Asensio. I think he's did a good job. Gonzalo Garcia's coming on for him. I do believe so. Let's just take a look here. So I got my lineup. Just show it here. I'll zoom in. I think... Get rid of this fool. I don't know what the heck that choice is, first of all. Dial it down. I don't even know what this formation is really weird, by the way. I don't like it. Okay, I don't know why they glitched there, kind of, but you get what I'm saying. Delete here. Ahmed, not in the midfield. I think he goes like there. I think Cunha there, Ahmed like a little bit higher, Dalit lower. I think that's what you need to do. And then you can play, if you had Sesko and you get rid of Casemiro, say you sell him to an SPL club and you get, let's get Ondrej for a second. You could really do this. I think this would work. If you had that, and then you play him there centrally, and then you go like that, I think this would work. And then you get rid of Shaw because he's just atrocious. And, you know, that could work, really. Just play them wider, maybe like that. That would work. I don't know what you guys think. I think this one works. Yeah, you can decide on that. I don't know. Let me get the thing back up so I can actually see you guys as well. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. And also, let's hide the screen, because why not? Yeah, let me know what you think about that. Okay. United would ruin his career. I think that United wouldn't, I think their problem was a goalkeeper. I think that, you know, the rebuild that's happening right now, I think that it's a good rebuild, a good opportunity for him just for one half of a season. I think half of a season he should be fine. I don't think it's going to ruin his career, especially he'll basically start all the time. Garnacho is in Man City or United. He's in Chelsea. Garnacho. He was in United, but he's not anymore. 5 minutes additional time. Still 1-0. And who scored? Wait, what are you saying? Garnacho's not even playing. What? What are you yapping about? Oh, he might be playing for Chelsea. Okay. Let's take a look. Did Garnacho score? No, he didn't. Garnacho's not even been subbed on, and it's the 87th minute. Yeah, he's not coming on. Cap and Owen. Love the cap there. Well, your prediction was correct, but we still can score. Yeah, definitely. I hope it's a 2-0 so I can get my prediction. Mbappe long range. Di Gregorio catches. That was a good Mbappe long range shot there. We take that every day of the week. Unfortunately, didn't get it, but you know, that was a good shot. Rumours Chelsea, West Ham, and Everton. Not Chelsea, bro. If he goes to Chelsea, he's finished. He's not playing. He'll play about, 5 minutes in Chelsea max. It'll be the same as Real Madrid. They've just got so many just fodder in the team that he's never going to play. And Chelsea should buy him. That is a terrible take, Sherry. Everton's a good take, actually. I think Everton would be a good club for Ondrej with Jack Grealish. The rebuild's good. David Moyes, good manager. I think that Ondrej playing with Jack Grealish, and you know, I think he would do a good number for Everton, actually. And Raul is probably injured. Yeah, I think Raul Sancio is injured. Yeah, for sure. That's why he's come off here, of course, for Gonzalo Garcia. And Ondrej's just sitting on the bench, soaking up the sun. Or the night time, actually. It's night. Brahim just chatting with Mondi on the bench there. They were showing 4 minutes left of additional, just under actually 3 minutes 30 seconds. Bro, Ondrej just comes to watch the games from the bench. Yeah, he literally just doesn't even play. Bro hasn't played in like, I don't even know, a year. When did he last play? He's literally never played before. Let's take a look when he last played. So matches. The last time he played was against Sevilla, May 18th. He played for 58 minutes. Oh, he came on in the 58th minute, sorry. Then he played against Mallorca in a 2-1 win. He got a 7.1 rating, the previous fixture, and then he didn't play for like another 20 fixtures. Give him chances in easy matches. I know, he should have really come on here. I think, you know, there's time for him. I think Gonzalo Garcia, wrong choice. I would have brought on Ondrej, give him 5 minutes. You know, make him happy. Real Sociedad contacted Madrid as well, as they are unhappy with their strikers. I think Sociedad would be a good option. Still playing La Liga, getting the competition, you know. He would probably not face Real Madrid. You know, because of I don't know if the loan clause occurs in La Liga. I'm not too sure on that. Where, you know, the loanee doesn't have to play against their club. But yeah, I do think that going to Sociedad would also be an opportunity for him, because he would definitely be playing the same tempo as La Liga, you know. Also experiencing the Spanish sun. I think going to the Prem maybe would put him off for the World Cup, because, you know, Prem just a little bit different temperature than the USA. And we have one substitute left. We're not going to use it. We're not going to use the last sub, I promise you. Also, I can't believe Liverpool won that game 5-1 as well. I actually can't believe Eintracht Frankfurt score first and then they proceed to just fumble. It's going to be a corner for Juventus. 2 minutes left. 2023 summer was legendary. Good for you. Yours was terrible. I can't even remember mine, to be honest. Forgettable days. Okay, it's going to be a low-driven cross, and it goes straight to Chico Conceição. It's now going to be back for another cross. Courtois saves that. That was a good shot. Courtois saved. I think Courtois man of the match. I got to be honest here. If Jude gets man of the match, I will literally... I don't know. I don't know what to do. I was going to say I'll quit YouTube, but he's probably going to get man of the match. Courtois deserves it. Or Di Gregorio. One of those two deserves it, man. They're both been phenomenal. Thibaut always saves us. I know exactly. How is Juventus even allowed to shoot? I don't know how we're allowing them to shoot from this angle as well. And how have we played worse after the goal? We're literally playing dead. We're dead. We're not winning the Classico, guys, with this performance. We need to lock in. Maybe we're saving energy for the Classico because, you know, it's coming up. It's very close, so it's not like the games are far apart. We're saving energy here. If we don't play Rodrigo in the Classico, I will be so annoyed. Can the game just end as well? It's like the 95th minute. Mbappe, just clear it away, bro. Just clear it away. Clear it away. Thank you. Okay, fast break. It's a 3v1. 3v1. Do not miss this. If you miss a 3v1, Valverde. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Bro. I'm done. I'm actually done. What are they doing? Valverde, why in the world did you pass? Full time as well. Why did you pass? You dummy. What is Gonzalo doing, bro? Oh, it's just slimy. I don't even know. It's not Gonzalo's fault. What is Valverde doing, bro? I don't know. What? I just don't even know what's going on. Yeah, that should have been a finish from Valverde. What the heck? Jude MVP. Are we being for real? No way Bellingham actually got man of the match. Ain't no way, bro. Courtois man of the match for me. Hands down. Courtois, clean sheet. How many saves did this guy get? Courtois saves. Where is it? Saves 4. There's no way he got 4 saves. What is that joke? High claims 2, diving saves 3, saves inside the box 1, 5 throws, 8 recoveries, 35 touches. Yeah, FootMob does not calculate goalkeeper stuff better. He should have passed earlier, if not shoot. Should have shot, first of all. Second of all, pass earlier, fair enough. But that should have been a shot. Bellingham got man of the match. I'm done. Do not play like this in the El Clasico. Ever. Real Madrid. Do not do it. If you do this on Sunday, I will end the stream early on the El Clasico. If we start losing, I'll literally end stream. We have to deal with this nonsense again. Just terrible gameplay. Oh my goodness.